Alright, boys, you know the drill. I fully maxed out this Magikarp. You know what that means.
Fish?
Yes, actually, fish. We gotta stop watching Stanley. I can't help it! The Danish man is funny! But, honestly, I think he had a good point in his new video because I was listening over to him when my brother was watching Stanley MOV. If anyone's gonna do a cringe you lose, we should not bully the guys who send the cringe. Because they're completely exposing themselves. So let's be a little fair. No bullying. But if it's a laugh you lose, then, well, then that's you're just being an ass. Putting cringe in on you laugh you lose or sad stuff, you're just being a jerk. But yeah, oh god. What do you mean? Have the memes that sometimes Stanley's chat put in is cringe. It's gonna be like a fucking separate playlist of just you cringe you lose. I swear if he does do it, and literally most of the video is just my sunshine, oh my god. Fucking god. I'm gonna lose it. I have nothing against the song. Why would you just plaster LeBron James's face with that? Why? Why? I don't get it. Why? I'm glad they didn't do anyone else than LeBron. If it was the other guy, then it would just be a depressing meme. Anyways, yeah. I'm glad I said other guys. I'd rather keep this dark joke to myself. I don't want anyone else to think about it. Trust me. I don't want to drown. I'm the guy that doesn't want to hurt people, okay? To be fair, that's why I stay in my own lane. I have no thoughts of growing as a content creator. I have no thoughts of... I just kind of want to live in mild obscurity. If I am bullied, well, that will suck. Absolutely. Yeah, it would suck. Just don't hurt others, okay? Even if in your mind you try to make it justifiable, still, you're going out of a way to harm someone. Even if they somewhat deserve it. No. Just no. The only thing that can harm someone other than people is themselves. And that's somewhat of a statement I definitely live by. I mean, I've seen some examples. Not gonna say it, but yeah, I may or not have seen what happens if someone can be their own worst enemy. I would know. I'm not exactly innocent, but I wasn't as evil as everyone else. I just made it so that no one would approach me. Because I didn't want to drag them into my own depression. So I refused, even though I wanted a girlfriend, even though I wanted these things, I knew I couldn't have them. Because I wasn't mentally alright. My own, dude, middle school stuff. My morals and my depression and everything else, I was basically fighting against myself. And it did take a lot of therapy for me to basically stop punching myself in the face. Essentially, I was emotionally and mentally punching myself in the face. It was not okay. It was not a good time. But to that extent, I am not exactly innocent either. I may or may not have affected people a lot growing up when I was in middle school. All I pray for right now is these guys are doing really well. I hope I haven't completely ruined their lives. I mean, I got justifiably humbled by life. That, for certain. I thought I was good and everything else, but life taught me one important lesson. Never, and I mean never, let your greed, your ego, your pride, or anything else cloud your judgment. Because the moment you do, everything can be taken away from you within a snap of a finger. And I'm glad I went on the emotional journey I did in high school. Learning to accept myself, to take off a mask, and stop being an asshole and letting people in. It was not easy. I definitely got called weird, and might as well be cringe. But at least I wasn't fucking miserable. You know what? Yeah, why not? So Magikarp will be called Fraudulent. But, going on the emotional journey I did, I wasn't exactly the nicest person. I was always getting sick. Everyone talked behind my back. It didn't help that people were, like, talking about my brother and always constantly asking me. Even though damn well they probably should have known to leave me the fuck alone. Like, honestly, it got so bad, I think I almost punched someone when they tried to mention my brother in front of my face. Like, straight up, it was that bad. I was almost on a path to self-destruction. And it got bad where literally the teachers are like, guys, some teachers knew, not every teacher knew, but some of them did well know, because I trust them enough to tell them, and oh boy, when they did find out, they felt so sorry for me. And the fact that I was already dealing with so much on my mind, they could not never imagine. A kid they were teaching in their class was carrying such weight of death constantly. Like, imagine that. Picture that. You're like a school teacher, right? And you're teaching a class, and this kid is just, acting like a jerk, and you have no idea. But when he opens up and tells you that he's constantly afraid of, like, losing his family, knowing that it can break apart, and knowing what could happen, and in those scenarios, what the hell do you say to the kid? Like, that was definitely me. I think a lot of those teachers had very difficult times in trying to relate to me. Because what the fuck do you say to a kid who's worried about losing his family and seeing it being torn apart firsthand? What are you supposed to say to them? I don't blame those teachers for never, but I don't blame them for not knowing. And I did tell them, and I told them to keep it a secret. And to never tell the other students what happened to my brother. Because I knew if the others found out, that entire class would have went to hell. 100%. Oh, I'm glad it went under wraps. One of them was able to live somewhat of a good life. One of them did learn their lesson. The other one? The only thing I can say is that he got his comeuppance. That's all I can really say. Lesson learned from this. Don't bully someone into almost ending their life. Please. So anyways, yeah, that's my lesson on self-destruction. If you have a mind and a thought, sometimes just keep it in there. Just keep it in there. Please. You will be thinking yourself so much. Like, if it's something to harm someone else, please just keep it to yourself. Maybe talk to a therapist. I don't know. Just don't try to harm the person, please. I'm sorry for talking about a heavy topic, but I don't know, it just came up and I thought I should talk about it. But yeah, I definitely know the path of self-destruction. I definitely know what it does. Mentally. Let's just say I wasn't really saved by God. In a sense, I really wasn't saved by him. I think I was saved. I think I saved myself. Because I think I didn't really want to die. But out of a desperate plea, it gave me a chance to redeem myself, and I'm glad because I used to be a shit brother. I wasn't exactly a really great brother. I'm glad though I am lazy, I'm not perfect. But ever since then, I haven't been directly an asshole. I can still be somewhat of an ass every so often. But not as much to the degree I once was back in middle school. I can tell you that. I've definitely learned my lessons growing up. It was definitely a long road, but I made it. And now looking at this channel and seeing other people, seeing what that does, and the internet and everything else, that's why I just distinctively decided, you know what? That fame, that glory, that shit ain't worth it. I'm just here to post stupid videos. That's literally all I'm here to do. Just post video games, and maybe if someone likes it, they can like it and, you know, see something from it at the end of the day. And that's just it. That's all I want. That's really all I wanted in the end. Maybe get a friend or two. Who knows? But that was generally it. Never had the idea of becoming someone's idol or becoming this god, because I hate the idea of that, and I guess I will talk about that in the next video. See you all then. I know I'm dropping heavy topics. I really shouldn't be, but yeah, I guess this is how I am. Bye, guys.